Cynthia. This is a video walkthrough on how to take your own measurements for the MyFit leggings by Apostrophe Patterns. We're going to be using a measuring tape, a yardstick or ruler, clips, and tape. If you don't have clips, tape is fine. I do like to use clips because I find that it makes it easier. A note about how I'll be taking measurements. I'm going to take my measuring tape, I'm going to wrap around and then overlap and pinch, and then I will be releasing the part of the measuring tape that has this edge on it where the numbers start, and my finger will be pinching what the correct measurement is. We're going to start with hips, and that's going to be taken at the widest part of your body, lower body. We're going to make sure that it's parallel to the floor and level all the way around. And then I'm going to write down this number. Moving on to the waist. The waist is going to be taken where you want the top of your waistband to sit. If you have a pair of leggings that already sits there, it'd be a great idea to wear them. I suggest wearing them inside out. It will make some of the other measurements easier later. If you do not have a pair of leggings that already sits where you like it, a piece of tape to mark on the front and the back where you want the waistband to sit is a great visual to help you achieve the correct measurements and make sure everything's taken to the same point. So I'm going to measure my waist here. Overlap and release. Now, a quick note about maternity. If you are pregnant and using the maternity option, you want to take the measurement around your hips. This is so that the waistband will be bigger, and it will start here and then cover your belly. So you want to take the measurement here. For the thigh measurement is going to play a role in your crotch curve. If your thigh measurement is too big, you're going to get baggy crotch. So you want to take the thigh measurement close to your crotch. Instead of measuring around this part of my thigh that's just a little bigger, I'm measuring right up next to my crotch so that I don't get extra fabric in this area. Then I'm going to overlap and then stand neutrally and release and take down my measurement. For the knee, I like to mark with a piece of tape where I'm taking this measurement at. This will be needed when we do the inseam measurements. I'm going to get the measuring tape situated and then stand back up and make sure that my leg is in a neutral position, it's not bent, and then overlap and release. For my calf, I'm going to take it at the point where my calf is bigger, the biggest. I'm going to overlap and release. And I'm going to use a stool to get my ankle measurement. Typically, when you take an inseam measurement, you put this lowest number up in the crotch and then slide your hand down on whoever you're taking this measurement on. But for ourselves, we're going to put a piece of tape on the bottom of my measuring tape. And I'm going to put that right over the tape that I used for my knee. This is going to be how I take my crotch to knee inseam measurement. I'm going to tape it there, and then I'm going to slide it up in a straight line, stopping at my crotch. It's not loose and baggy, but it's not pulled so tight that it's ripping up the tape. I'm going to squeeze where it meets my body, and then reach down and release it. And then I'm going to take down that number. So for me, that number is 13. You can see that I have that pinched. For the crotch to hem, I'm going to pick where I want the hem of my leggings to be. For me, I like ankle length. So I'm going to tape this onto my ankle, and then again pull it up, making sure it's not gappy. It's pulled taut. I'm going to pinch close to my body and then release. For our crotch depth measurement, we're going to use our yardstick. I like to kind of sit on it and hold it between my legs so that it's parallel to the ground. And you can use a piece of tape here or a clip. I prefer a clip, it holds it better for me. I'm going to clip it to the top of my waistband and let it hang. And then I'm going to use my fingers to reach over and grab where it meets the tape. And I'm making sure it comes down in a straight line. And then I'm going to take that measurement. I'm going to do the same thing in the back. And then I get the measurement that way. For my rise, there are two ways you can do it. You can take the front rise and the back rise individually, or you can take them both at the same time and subtract one from the other. To take both, I'm going to clip the measuring tape to my front rise, or the front of my waistband, and I'm going to go up to the back. And this is going to be my full measurement. Then I'm going to take the clip and I'm going to reach under and find the center point of my crotch. I'm just going to clip it to my measuring tape, make sure that it stayed nice and snug to my body, and then I can release this and take my measurement. So my full crotch rise is 26.5. And I've got my clip at 10. So that means that 10 inches are for the front. And doing the math, 16.5 for the back. The other way you could do this is by clipping your center point measurement and then holding the measuring tape at that point and going up. And you can see that I get 10 inches again. I'm going to hold it as I do the back again, meeting up with that clip so that I can make sure I'm starting it and at the same point on both times. And when I check the back, I got the same 16.5. Thanks for watching, and I hope that was helpful.